Let's Speaking English Every Day.
With Calm Speaking English podcast.
Whoops. Oh, no. Catch them.
Paul, freeze. Don't move your feet. You're going to step on the verb to be.
I tried to put my giant thermos down on the table, but my elbow hit the stack of flashcards, and now my vocabulary is everywhere.
I see that. You were trying to hold your coffee, your script, and 500 flashcards all at the same time.
I thought I could handle it. I wanted to be ready.
It's a bit chaotic, isn't it? Trying to do everything at once usually ends in a mess.
Yeah, it's a disaster.
It's not a disaster, Paul. It's a perfect example.
An example of what? Of how clumsy I am?
No. This small moment of chaos shows us how hard it is to manage our tasks and our English learning without a clear plan.
A plan? I think I need a shovel right now, not a plan.
Maybe both, but let's start with the plan.
Okay, I am listening, but I am also bending down.
Welcome to the Calm Speaking English podcast, the show where you learn English without the stress. I'm Emily.
And I'm Paul, currently picking up flashcards off the floor.
If you want to learn how to organize your English learning so you don't feel overwhelmed, hit subscribe.
I am hitting the floor right now.
Because today, we are talking about the one thing that stops the chaos.
What is that? Is it a magic spell?
No magic. It is strength. We are talking about how to be disciplined.
Oh, discipline. That sounds heavy.
Heavy? Why heavy?
It feels like a big stone wall, hard to move.
That is a good image, but we want to break that wall down.
I need a small hammer, not a big hammer.
Exactly. We start small. We start with the mind.
So we are not talking about exercise?
We are talking about mind exercise.
I like that better. My body is tired today.
I noticed you had that big green thermos.
Yes, the green one. I need the energy.
We need mental energy, Paul, and discipline helps us find it.
Okay, I have gathered the cards. Whew.
Good job. Now, let's talk about that word again.
The word that scares me a little bit.
Let's take the fear away.
Okay, I have gathered the cards. Whew. So, discipline. Honestly, Emily, that word scares me a little bit.
Why is that, Paul?
It sounds so military, like a drill sergeant yelling at me to do push-ups. Drop and give me 20 verbs.
Not at all. Let's look at our first vocabulary word, discipline.
What is the calm definition?
Discipline is simply controlling yourself to do important things, even when it is hard or you feel lazy. It is strength for your mind.
Strength for the mind. That sounds much nicer. So it's not about punishment.
No. Think of it like our core metaphor for today, baking bread.
Ooh, I love bread, especially the crusty kind.
Discipline is like learning to bake bread. You need the right steps and the right timing. You cannot rush it.
If I rush the bread, it is flat and hard. I know that feeling.
Exactly. If you throw all the flour and water in the oven at once, like you threw those cards, you make a mess.
I felt angry. No, not angry. More like clumsy. Yeah, clumsy.
Clumsy happens when we try to hold too much. But if you follow the recipe step by step, you get a delicious result.
So discipline is just following the recipe for success?
Exactly. And to follow the recipe, you need our next word, priority.
Priority. What is that? Is it a big number one?
A priority is the one thing you decide is the most important right now. It must come first.
Ah, so earlier my priority should have been put the coffee down before pick up the flashcards.
Precisely. When we learn English, we can't do everything. We must choose a priority.
But my brain tells me everything is important. The grammar, the speaking, the listening.
That is the chaos talking. We must tell the chaos to stop.
I need to choose just one thing to start?
Yes, maybe your priority this week is just learning 5 new words. Nothing else.
Just 5 words. That sounds manageable.
Manageable is good. We want the feeling of control, not the feeling of running fast.
I usually feel like I'm running away from the homework.
Stop running. Just walk slowly toward the goal.
So if I choose my priority, that is the first step of discipline?
It is the most important ingredient in the bread recipe.
Okay, priority. I write it down.
Good. But how do you make sure you do that priority every day?
I try really hard. I try to push myself.
Trying hard for one day is not enough. We need something steady.
Steady, like a slow dripping faucet?
Yes, like that slow, steady sound. That is consistency.
Okay, I like the idea of baking bread. But Emily, how do we actually do this? How do I build this mind strength?
That is a very common mistake. You are trying to sprint, but you need to walk.
I felt like I needed to run a marathon.
You need to walk a short path every day. This brings us to our next key concept, consistency.
Consistency. I hear this word a lot. What does it really mean?
Consistency means doing the same thing in the same way, again and again, like a clock or a steady river.
A steady river. I like that image. I can see the water moving slowly.
Many students think discipline means studying for 5 hours until their brain hurts.
My brain hurts a lot on Monday nights, yes.
But that is not consistency. Consistency is studying for 10 minutes every single day.
Only 10 minutes? I felt like I was cheating. No, not cheating. More like lazy.
You are not lazy. You are smart. If you do 10 minutes every day, that is better than 5 hours once a month.
Wow, that is a huge difference. It is about the habit, not the intensity.
Exactly. The small habit builds the muscle. The big sprint just makes you tired.
So I should just pick a small time, like while I drink my coffee?
Perfect. That is your baking time. You show up, you do the work, and you finish.
I thought, is this a joke? 10 minutes? It feels too easy.
It must feel easy at first. If it feels hard, you will stop.
So I need to make the goal so small it feels almost silly?
Yes, so small you cannot fail. Like reading one sentence.
One sentence. Okay, I can do that.
That is how you build the habit without stress. You show up.
But what if I miss it? What if I wake up late and the bus driver is angry and I miss my coffee time?
Ah, that is the big question. What happens when the steady river hits a rock?
The river stops, right? The river is ruined.
Does the river stop forever?
No, it just finds a way around the rock.
Exactly. But this feeling of ruined is what stops many students.
I felt, just bad.
I know that feeling, that heavy, sinking feeling.
Yes, the sinking feeling, like I failed the whole week.
Let's talk about how to handle that moment.
Okay, Emily, I hear you. 10 minutes a day. It sounds easy, but I have a confession.
What is it, Paul?
I tried this last year. I said I will listen to English for 15 minutes every morning.
And what happened?
I did it for 3 days. Then on Thursday, I overslept. The alarm clock made a terrible, loud noise, but I didn't move.
You missed it.
And then I just stopped. I felt like I ruined it.
That happens to everyone. That is normal human behavior.
But see, that's the problem. Once I missed Thursday, I felt like I broke the chain.
You broke the chain. And then?
If I break the chain, the magic is gone. It feels useless. Why bother doing Friday if I already failed Thursday?
It feels useless, doesn't it? Like you dropped the ball and the game is over.
Exactly. I felt guilty, so I just quit. I thought, why am I so bad at this?
I understand that feeling. But let me give you our final word. It might change how you see that failure.
Okay, I need a new word.
The word is momentum.
Momentum. It was like, what is the word? Like a rolling snowball?
Yes, exactly. Momentum is the good feeling when you are moving forward and it gets easier to continue because you are already moving fast.
Right, but I lost my momentum when I overslept. The snowball melted.
Did it melt completely? Imagine a train, Paul.
A train. Okay.
If a train stops for 1 minute at a station, does it fall off the tracks?
No, it just sits there. It waits for the green light.
And when it starts again, it is still on the tracks. It is still a train.
So the track is still there.
You didn't lose your progress from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. You just paused.
It felt like I lost everything, like I was back at the starting line, wearing a bright yellow shirt.
You were not back at zero. Discipline isn't about being perfect.
What is it about then?
It's about how fast you get back on the train after you stop.
Wow, okay, that actually makes me feel better. I don't have to be perfect.
No perfection needed, just movement.
I just have to keep moving, like that steady river, even if it hits a rock.
That's the feeling we want. Keep the engine warm.
The engine is warm. I like that.
Exactly. You just have to keep moving. Let's review what we learned today about being disciplined.
First, we learned that discipline isn't about punishment. It's strength for your mind. It's about choosing your priority.
Very good. Choosing the one most important thing.
Yes, my priority right now is to remember the words.
Second, we talked about consistency. What was the image we used for consistency?
Consistency is better to be like a steady river, doing a little bit every day, than doing too much at once.
Perfect. Small steps every day.
And finally, we learned about momentum. Even if you miss a day, you haven't failed.
You just paused. You need to get back on the train quickly.
I felt like I lost the race. No, not the race. I lost the rhythm.
You just need to find the rhythm again. It is always waiting for you.
Wow, this was a much calmer way to talk about discipline than I expected.
That brings us to our question for you, the listeners. We want to know about your habits.
Yes, our question is, what small thing do you try to do every day to learn English?
Maybe it's reading one page or listening to one song. We'd love to hear it.
I think I will try reading one sentence while the kettle whistles in the morning.
That is a perfect small priority. Thank you for listening today.
I'm gonna go pick up the rest of these flashcards now. My priority is cleaning this floor.
Good plan, Paul. Remember, don't worry about being perfect. Just show up.
I will show up, Emily. I promise.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Paul.
Stay calm and keep speaking. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone, and watch out for your thermos.
Yes, watch out for the thermos.